St. Anne's Intermission. I'm Stephanie Webster and I'm here with Chef Dylan, and today we are going to be making herb and cheddar gluten-free scones.
Fantastic. You ready to get started?
Yes, I am.
So in our stand mixer bowl here, we have all our flours, baking powder, spices sifted together, and we're just going to put that onto the stand mixer with a paddle attachment here. So we've grated our butter, and we're going to add that in.
Is this something you would want to do with an electric mixer or hand mixer?
You can do it with a stand mixer like this or by hand. Just what you want to do is just make that cold butter that we have here that's grated become kind of like a pea texture almost within the flour.
Okay.
So we're just going to mix that up and let that happen. So get all the butter out of the whisk there. And you can use your hands if the stand mixer isn't working for you, if the butter's a little too soft, because you want the cold butter and that way it cuts in better. And you pretty much want a texture fairly close to something like this throughout it all.
So this is definitely not cooking clean. This is going to be a dirty recipe.
It's going to be fun, it's going to be messy. It's going to be something you want to do on the weekend maybe, if you got to work during the week. But they're going to be delicious and awesome, so don't worry about the mess. It's worth the wait. Alright, fantastic. So we're just going to let that go a little more until you have that pea consistency there. Like that. Alright. So I'm going to get you to whisk up our wet ingredients here, which is our eggs, buttermilk, cream, and sour cream.
Okay.
So fantastic. Just breaking those egg yolks, getting everything mixed in. Awesome.
Ooh, spilling some there.
It is a little messy. Fantastic. So perfect. From here, with our mixed wet ingredients, we're just going to want to turn the stand mixer on to low speed. And then we'll turn it off and we'll add about a third of it and then let it go. And then turn it off again, add about another third and let it go. Turn it off again, add the last third, let it go. So now we're going to add our cheddar part. We already have our herbs in there, so we'll just add that in.
Could you substitute the cheddar for a different kind of cheese?
Absolutely, you could use anything from Parmesan, mozzarella, any cheese you desire. It would be fantastic in there. And mix that again. Alrighty. So you'll have a fairly wet consistency. And now we're just going to lay a little bit of flour on the table here, Steph.
Okay. Like this?
Oh, more liberal.
All right.
It's messy and fun.
I like this recipe already.
Fantastic.
Okay.
I'm going to grab a little bit there. Thank you. And we're just going to put it out onto the table as such. And we're going to throw some more flour on top there, Steph. Fantastic. I grab a little bit too for my hand.
Okay.
And we're going to just pat it down until we're about half an inch to an inch thick there. Something like that. And then we're going to take our scone cutter or cookie cutter at home.
Okay.
Put a little bit of flour on it and pop out around.
Oh.
There you got it, scone.
Wait, what if you didn't have a cutter like that? What could you do?
If you didn't have a cutter, we could just we could dump this onto a tray such as this and then just put some knife slits into it.
Okay.
Getting how many scones you want out there. So if you want to cut a couple more there, that'd be fantastic.
This is something you could get kids to do too, right?
Absolutely.
That's pretty simple.
Yeah, and you might want to dip your cutter back in flour there, or the scone might be harder to come out as we go, like that.
Good
Make sure that's always floured.
Okay.
And this dough isn't wasted at all. You just kind of regather it up there, pat it back down.
Oh, you're so fast at that.
lot of scones made in my life, especially here at St. Anne's. They're one of our guests' favorites.
Oh, I can't do this fast as you.
Okay, that's perfect. One more. Awesome. So what we have here is our egg wash. It's just 1 egg with about 2 tablespoons of water. We're just going to break that up.
And this is what makes it really golden on top, right?
This is what makes it really golden on top. So we're going to put our egg wash on, and then we're going to put it in the oven at 350 for about 10 to 15 minutes. So they're nice and golden brown on top and all cooked. And if you wanted to, you could sprinkle some more fresh herbs on top here, or anything like that. If you're doing sweet scones, you can put some sugar on top. So we're just going to throw these in the oven here. So here we have a batch already baked of the herb and cheddar savory scones. And they look great, don't they?
Yeah, they're nice and shiny. It smells good.
Awesome. Should we try one?
I think so.
Fantastic.
Oh, they come apart so nice.
Mm-hmm. Nice and flaky.
That is delicious.
Fantastic.
Well done. Tune in next time for our next creation here at St. Anne's Intermission.